Hello, once again on Climate Camp TV, we've got the rambling rafflers of resistance. What happened in the raffle?
It went better than expected actually. We managed to play some kind of pretty useful supporting roles throughout the day, I think.
Who won? Who won?
E.ON won. They had a nice kind of celebration party for winning the swoop. Yesterday was it? Or the day before? Yeah, you know Ratcliffe in October. We went to let them know how lucky they were that we'd all be visiting them in October.
Let's say some of our viewers are from abroad and stuff like that and they don't know what Ratcliffe is.
It's a coal power station in Nottingham that we're all planning to do a lot of direct action on in October.
So yes. This will be the Great Climate Swoop, Frankie.
Yeah, it will be. I don't know much about the swoop, but I know who won it, and we went there to kind of let them know that. But on the way, I think it's important to note that we did shut down Royal Bank of Scotland for about an hour with an affinity group that were already there, and only just finished at 5:30, so they were there from 9 till 5:30, and we supported them by going around to the side exit entrance and closing that down. Then we pulled another...
How was it closed down?
Oh, we all, there was about 100 of us, and we all kind of just got in front of the entrance and formed linked arms.
Earlier in the morning there was an affinity group that had shut down the revolving doors with ladders and lock-ons and stuff, but there was a side door that people were still managing to get in and out of, so we rambled up and got in the way of that one.
Cool. That's the Royal Bank of Scotland, which we all own, don't we?
70%, yeah. But they still continue to invest in tar sands and oil and fossil fuels, and so, you know, essentially, we're investing in our own destruction, we could say. But you know, so after that we let the rambling raffle lead us to the west of London, and so we jumped the tubes and went in the tubes. We had a bit of a samba session. We turned all the adverts around, and turning the adverts around was quite symbolic because the next place we were going to was Edelman PR. And
so you mean the adverts in the tube carriages?
In the tube carriages, and we wrote our own. It was kind of just an act of defiance and just a really fun thing to do. But when we got to Edelman PR, again the same thing would happen. The group was already there. They'd already blockaded the front entrance, and we went round and blockaded the back exit and just support.
And Edelman PR do what, Ron?
Probably a load of bad PR for a load of bad people, but one of their bad PR is for E.ON. I don't know the rest of them, but that's the specific reason they're getting targeted by Climate Camp. But I'm sure a hell of a lot of people would be justified in targeting Edelman. Yeah. I don't like PR.
Yeah, and E.ON are responsible for the coal-fired power station at Kingsnorth. Okay, so then where did you go?
So after that, we actually held up the whole streets down Victoria Street. We just marched down the street, you know, a completely unorganised protest. It was completely defiant, really joyful. It's like the third day of the carnival, which took place in the past 2 days. And we walked right through Sockper and all the way up to join the tar sands protest at Shell. Yeah. Then we kind of expressed our solidarity there. We hung out there for a little while, and then a small group of us broke off from that march, and we went to E.ON, where we had basically a rave.
The plan was a storm, but the security guard was a little bit quicker off the mark than we were, so it ended up blasting them out with our rave music.
I heard you went in the wrong door. Is it?
No,
it was... Oh, that's someone else, sorry.
We did. There was a door that was open, which was the wrong door. We went for the right door first, but that got locked. The second choice was another door, which was the wrong door, so...
Maybe an interesting thing to note is just the way we basically exploited this kind of G20 effect with no cops willing to tell us what to do. At some points when we were walking down Victoria Street, they were like, can you just go into one lane of traffic? And we were like, no. And then they just didn't do anything about it. It was just and then when we were at E.ON, again 30 people just dancing outside E.ON, really enjoying themselves.
You can get away with anything this summer.
Police cars just came by, and then some police constables just came and stood there, and it's just well, we were owning it a little bit. It was a good feeling.
Cool. So if you want to combine protest and fun, tag along with the rambling rafflers of resistance.